Hello, welcome to Jamalong with Levy. I'm Levy. This is my very first recording of this new educational series, but the order shouldn't matter. Hopefully that'll ring true once a few more of these have been recorded. This is intended for people who want to get better at improvisation, no matter what your instrument. So if you're a piano player, great. If you play guitar, great. If you play saxophone, even if you're a vocalist who's just really on top of your scales. Everyone and all is welcome to come and jam today. So I figured that we'd look at two chords today, E minor 7 and C7. And let's try some different scale choices. So for E minor 7, for now, let's try E natural minor. So that would be E, F sharp, G, A, B, C natural, D natural, and E. Let's use that scale for the E minor. And I'm just going to play over E minor here for a second, E natural minor. If you have your instrument out, go ahead and just pick notes that are just in that scale. All right, let's move ahead to C7. And for the C7 this time around, let's look at C mixolydian. So that's going to be C, D, E, F, G, A natural, B flat, and C. That'll sound like this. Go ahead and play C mixolydian on your instrument. Just any notes in that scale will work. All right, let's try putting them together. So this time around, we'll be using the natural minor of E, and we'll be using C mixolydian. And let's start off at 90 BPM, I'll blow over the first 4 bars, and then you go ahead and solo over the next 4 bars, and we'll just alternate like that. All right, here we go. C7. E minor, your turn. All right, let's try the same exercise. This time, let's speed it up a little bit. That was 90 BPM. Let's go up to 95. And let's change up those scales too. So this time over the E minor, let's try playing an E minor Dorian. And so that's going to be the same as the natural minor, but we're just going to take that C natural and we're going to lift that up to a C sharp. So it'll sound like. Go ahead and play E Dorian while I play these chords for a moment if you like. All right, and for the C7 on this one, let's try doing C Lydian dominant. So the notes on that are going to be C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B flat, and C. So it's like our Mixolydian, except we're just taking that F and we're moving it up to an F sharp. And go ahead and on your instrument or on your voice, go ahead and just play notes that fit within that Lydian dominant scale. All right, and let's try that jam again. This time at 95 BPM, and we'll use the Dorian scale for E minor. We'll use the Lydian dominant scale for the C7, and same as before. I'll solo over the first 4 bars, and then you take it, and we'll alternate. Here we go. Go ahead. And C Lydian dominant. My turn. All right, great. So if you're still with me, let's get a little more intermediate here as we build up toward what I constructed here as the final jam. And I threw in a little other bank of chord changes, so spice things up a little bit here. And these chords are going to be F major 7 to A flat major 7. And for the F major 7, go ahead and use major scale or Lydian scale. Same for the F, or same for the A flat. So F major 7, major scale or Lydian, and A flat major 7, A flat major or Lydian. And let's increase the speed even a little bit more. Let's get up to 100 BPM. And same thing as before. I'll blow over the first 4 bars, and then you go ahead and we'll alternate. F major 7 to A flat major 7. Go ahead. A flat. That Lydian. I'll do Lydian here to have the A flat. Let's do one more round. All right. So let's increase that tempo for the final exercise here. Let's crank this up all the way to 115 BPM. And so on this set of changes, we're going to incorporate all. And I encourage you at this point to color between the lines, color around the lines. Use these scales as a jumping off point and someplace to come back to, but don't feel like you have to be locked in. And in my comping this time, I won't be locked in either. So the chord changes, we're going to go to the same as what we did the first time, the E minor 7 to the C7. And then we'll go back around to E minor 7, C7, but those will only be 1 bar apiece. And then 1 bar of F major 7, 1 bar of A flat major 7. And so 8 bar form, and I'll get us started again. I'll play the first 8, and then we'll alternate. All right. Another thing I would encourage at this point too. Now we've kind of done the mental side of like really looking at the scales and really looking at the note choices and hearing how those sound. So at this point, I encourage you to just kind of relax your mind and don't be so worried about playing the right notes at this point. Open up your ears. Rely on the exercises that we just did, and see if we can enter a state of flow state, if we can. All right, here we go. Go ahead. flat major. Settle on A flat major here for just a moment to close out our exercises for this episode. Just play any notes in the key of A flat major. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got inspired, got something out of today's lesson, and see you next time.